Hey everyone, what's going on? My name's Chris and welcome to another Minecraft video. But this is not going to be a normal Let's Play video. This is an update video for the mod PlasticCraft. PlasticCraft was created by TehKrush. Basically, it introduces a whole new slew of recipes that you can craft in this game, as well as items you can use such as a microwave, night vision goggles, batteries to power the microwave, so on and so forth. It's a lot of new recipes, pretty extensive mod. And as well as the fact that we're, as you can see in the top left corner, we're in Minecraft beta 1.5.6 right now. And that's the most up-to-date version of Minecraft. And with that, Notch added achievements. And sure enough, TehKrush has saw fit to add his own achievements. As you can see, this is another mod made by Shaka. I'll put a link to all of this in the video description. But basically, it adds another page for the achievements to separate the regular Minecraft achievements from PlasticCraft. But as you can see, TehKrush has added quite a few mods, or not quite a few mods, but quite a few achievements that you can obtain through use of PlasticCraft. I believe there's 28 in all. And in this video, I'm going to detail how to get all those along the way, as well as how to craft everything in PlasticCraft. All right, let's start out with the basics. The basics are you can take wooden planks, throw them right here, and then you get wood flour. Wood flour is forms one of the building blocks of all the basic recipes in PlasticCraft. All right, here's another one. You can take leather and a bowl, one on top of the other, and you get a bowl of gelatin. And what you can do with this bowl of gelatin, you can throw it inside your furnace or microwave, which I'll show you in a little bit. And as well as that, you can also use raw pork chops to create a bowl of gelatin as well. So keep that in mind. You get two choices, although leather does stack, so I would highly recommend using leather, but it's your choice. For the next one, let me show you how to cook that real quick. So you just throw it inside your furnace. You can also use your microwave, and I'll go ahead and show you the use of microwave. Microwave is a really awesome tool because it uses several different types of fuels. It uses redstone. You can craft a battery and throw it in there, or you can use lightstone. It lasts a lot longer than these materials last longer than the coal in a furnace, and it cooks faster. And I believe when you're not cooking, it no longer drains the lifespan of the fuel that you're using, which of course with coal it continues to go down, but much like you can shut electricity off in your house, a microwave can no longer be draining your fuel. So that gives you gelatin powder, and then with gelatin powder you can take sugar on top, gelatin powder in the middle, and a bucket of water on the bottom, and you can create jello. Jello is a pretty good health resource. Each jello refuels 4 hearts, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So as you can see, I'm a bit low on health in the beginning of this video, and that's intentional so I can show you how jello works. Let's see, let's count that. It's actually 3 hearts that it restores, so my bad. But it's very convenient way. It's stackable, so it's a very convenient way to restore your health if you are in a pinch. Alright, the next thing on our list, you go over to your crafting bench, you take 3 cobblestone, you put them in this shape, and it creates a mold. And what you can do with this mold is you can fill this mold with various materials, and I'll show you how to do that right now. You put the mold on the bottom, you take wood flour that you created from your wooden planks in the top, and you can use 3 different types of materials. I find it easiest to use either bone meal or gelatin powder because eggs are kind of annoying to obtain, but I'm going to show you that you can use it with either one of them. So egg, bone meal, and last but not least, whoops, I'm trying to place it there. And with gelatin powder, it all creates a filled mold. And what you do with that filled mold is you take that and put it inside the furnace or the microwave, and you can create plastic balls, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. With sand, you take 6 sand and put it in this pattern, and it creates 3 rough silicone, yeah. And with these are an ingredient that you're going to need to create other things in the future, so keep that in mind. And we will go ahead, use a microwave, and we will do this filled mold, and I believe this will give us an achievement, and we'll go check that right now. Plastic ball, achievement get, tech level 1. So we're going to go check that out real quick. And look at that, opened up a shit ton more options in our crafting in our achievements. So we can make clear plastic. I'm about to do that right now, and we'll get to these other ones fairly shortly. I guess making Jello is actually a prerequisite to making Jello, but I will go ahead and like I said before, I will go ahead and fill out this entire achievement area, and then I'll go into detail over all these. But let's see. So clear plastic balls. You can take these, put them in the crafting square, and it creates a clear plastic ball, and you can see achievement translucency. So that's how you do that. Next up, alright, take your plastic balls, and what you do is you put them in this shape, much like you would making a regular bucket, and you can make a plastic bucket. You can see the achievement right there. You take your plastic balls again, one line straight down, and you get a latex extractor. We're going to go use that fairly shortly, but I want to show you a few more things first. Take clear plastic balls, and then you put them in this pattern, you get a plastic bottle. If you take your clear plastic balls and put them side by side, you can get synthetic string. This is another achievement, as you can see, and like I said, we'll go into detail about all those at the end of this video, closer to the end. Alright, now what we're going to go do is we're going to take this tap, we're going to throw it on a tree. As soon as I can find one near my house, there we go. We're going to throw it on a tree and then extract it with the buckets. Alright, so you get up to the tree and you right click it. There you go, and then you take your bucket and you right click that. You get extraction achievement. Plastic latex bucket. There we go. Alright, let's go back inside. Then I'll show you what you can do with that. Alright, you take that bucket we just got. You can throw it inside your microwave or your furnace. And you wait for it to cook and you get rubber balls. Well, you use that for a recipe later and it does not take your bucket, which is nice. Alright. Go to your crafting bench. And if you get you can take a regular plastic milk bucket, much like you can take a regular iron bucket. You right click a cow and you can get milk. So you can take that milk and take your plastic bottle and it creates a milk bottle. It doesn't use the bucket again, which is very nice. And you can actually drink this, so it's good to know. Alright, next up, go to your crafting bench. I suppose you can just do this in your inventory, but you get plastic balls, and what you do is you stack one on top of the other and you get plastic sticks. Plastic sticks are used to create plastic items, which we're going to do right now. So with these plastic balls, you throw them at the very top, you throw a plastic stick in the bottom and the middle, and you get a plastic shovel. Plastic shovel is extremely durable, although it's weak but extremely durable. Alright, this next item is pretty handy. Alright, let me show you how to make this. You take two clear plastic balls, put one on either top side of the crafting square. You take glass, put it on either side in the middle. You take iron ingot, and it creates a needle. You drop one of these needles at the bottom. You drop a redstone on either middle side. You drop a rose in the middle, and you drop an apple at the top, and it gives you a health needle, which is great. A health needle can actually, basically, it's a full health, like a golden apple. So it's very convenient. I guess I can switch my difficulty to normal, jump off something high, and show you. We'll go over to that right there. Perfect. And here we go. Whee! Looks like I hurt a little bit. Not anymore. Very convenient. These are Gooey Plastic Goo, and you get those by placing plastic balls inside the microwave / furnace. And with 3 of those, that's also an achievement. Great. With 3 of those and 3 rubber balls, I'll show you what else you can craft. You put them on the right side like I'm supposed to do. There we go. And you can craft duct tape. Another achievement. Awesome. Synthetic string. You do all the way one line across like that, you get plastic wrap. Another achievement. It's going to be a recurring theme. With that plastic wrap, you can do some pretty cool things. Let me show you what happens when you take 6 food. You can also do this with raw pork chops, bread, raw fish, and cooked fish. Then take plastic wrap at the bottom, and it creates wrapped cooked pork, or whatever you decided to wrap up. So, and then you can go like that, and it creates 6. It gives you a stack of 6 of whatever you wrapped up. I'm pretty sure you can't use these. Ah, you can use them. Nice. That's very convenient. So, with that duct tape, you can take an item. It has tiers, so let me explain this real quick. Basically, with gold and wooden items, you take the item that you want to repair, and you place it in the middle, and you place 1 duct tape on top, and that will repair. That's wood and gold items. The second tier is plastic and stone, in which you need 1 duct tape on the top and bottom. And then the third tier is iron. You need duct tape top, right, left, and bottom. And the fourth tier is diamond. And for diamond, you need duct tape in all surrounding squares around the item to repair it. So, higher the item, more duct tape required. It makes sense. What we have here, if you take a plastic stick and put one on top of, one on the very top, one on the bottom, you take glowstone dust and put it in the middle, you get glow sticks. Glow sticks are much like torches, except better in every conceivable way. But the trade-off to getting these is the fact that you have to go to everybody's favorite place in Minecraft, the Nether, and get glowstone dust. I know I love making trips down there. Ha. Oh, God. Alright. Plastic ball, 1 north, south, east, and west, pretty much. Now, you can make records 1 of 3 ways. You can take rose red and throw it in the middle and make a music disc. You can take dandelion yellow, make a music disc, or you can take cactus green. So basically there's 3 different types of music discs, and you can create those using different flowers and cactus. Also, in reference to those records, you can actually play different music. The red record defaults to Cat, which is, you know, one of the Minecraft songs. But you can also go to PlasticCraft page and look up the details that are written underneath the record to change the song to the song of your liking. Here's a couple more staples. Well, rum really just a staple, and the other one is a nice defensive mechanism. Or you can take plastic balls and put them in a square shape and create plain plastic. Now there's a lot of different colors you can create with this, and I'll go into a little bit of detail of that in a second. But for now, 2x2 is plain plastic. You can take the plastic goo we talked about earlier and do the same thing. It creates a gooey plastic block, which also another achievement, although I disagree with the name of that achievement, because you can actually put it on the ground and then it slows you down quite a bit, as you can see. So you can actually use that as a defensive mechanism around your house, which I would do. Alright, now let's talk about some of the fuels that this microwave can use. We're going to craft probably the king shit of all fuels right now. So, take a lava bucket. Actually, no. You take 3 iron on the top, a lava bucket in the middle, take redstone on either side, and you take glowstone dust and put them on the bottom, and you create a battery. Now, a battery, if my memory serves me correctly, a battery powers one of these things for 21 minutes, which is pretty sexy. I like that a lot. Alright, let me show you what all these different colored plastics look like. Basically, you can take all the dyes in the game and you can just go into your crafting square, throw a plastic block down there, plain plastic block there, and then throw the dye right next to it. So basically we got regular. I'm going to go through and show you what the names of these are in a second. So you had plain, orange, magenta, light blue, yellow, lime, gray, teal, and purple. And I'm going to go sleep for a second and we'll get to the next one soon. Next up. Let's get this damn stupid farm animals out of my way. Hey, he doesn't listen. Alright, here we go. I accidentally planted the cloth by mistake. Alright, let's see what we got there. Red, black, cyan, pink, blue, brown, green, and stupid sheep's wool. Alright, so like I said, you can use the different dyes in the game to create the desired effect, but nonetheless, there's a lot of possibilities with these. Next up, we have a few more things. We got, if you take synthetic string and fill up your crafting square with it, you get synthetic fiber, basically Kevlar achievement, and you can use this for a few other builds that we'll get to, some of the bigger builds at the end. So, if you get a whole bunch of clear plastic balls, you go ahead and shape them like so, and you get plexiglass, which achievement is bulletproof. Very nice. Now if you drop one plexiglass in the middle and you surround that one on the top, left, right, and bottom with glowstone, you get glowing plexiglass, which is pretty awesome. Finally, if you take those plexiglass and you drop them in the shape of a door, sure enough, you get a plexiglass door, which achievement screen doors. Nice. So, and I will show you, the funny thing about plastic is that it's invulnerable to explosives, and I'll be showing you that in a little bit, and that's very convenient. You can use that for building materials. Creepers are no longer the threat that they once were, which is very, very nice. Of course, it's balanced by the fact that it takes your own materials to do so, so it's nice. It's a nice give and take in that regard. So, now if you ever want to go sailing and you're tired of the fact that every time you get off your boat and you want to take it somewhere, you pretty much have to destroy it and pick up the pieces, PlasticCraft has an answer for that. You take plain plastic, you drop them in this shape, and you cannot use glowing plexiglass. You use regular plexiglass, put it at the bottom, and you get a plastic boat. An achievement, get sailing freely. Now this is pretty awesome because this boat's recollectible as many times as you need to, and that is great. That is so amazing, because I really hate the regular boats in this game. The fact that as soon as you destroy it, or as soon as you get off it and you need to go anywhere, you pretty much have to have another boat. And it doesn't make any sense to me. But now we go on to what are probably my 3 favorite recipes in this guide. All right, the first one is going to be a integrated circuit. So basically, the way you do that is you drop a rough silicone on each side up there. Next up, you drop a synthetic fiber in the middle. Drop a redstone, or in the middle top, you drop a redstone repeater in the middle. You drop one plastic block along the bottom on each one. You drop an iron ingot on the sides, and you create an integrated circuit. And the next 2 items is required to have an integrated circuit. So first off, this is probably the most fun one in this whole guide. So you take a glowing plexiglass, you put on each side there, you put an integrated circuit in the middle down there, and you take synthetic string, you drop one on each one up the top, and you create night vision goggles, which is so awesome I can't even begin to describe it. They're great. They're very, very great, and they're very helpful, especially if you go, well, just walking around at night, because my TV is pretty dark. I use a TV instead of a monitor, so it's pretty dark for me to see, so this helps quite a bit for me. Next up, we got the microwave, finally. Alright, so you drop glass on the other side over there. Both sides, you drop plastic. How does this go? You think you drop plastic and one on the top and bottom. Drop an iron ingot in the corners. You drop an integrated circuit in the middle. And you got a microwave oven. You're a new proud owner of a microwave oven. So let's just go throw this on the ground here. As you can see, just like a furnace would be. You saw it earlier in what I was cooking up. But you throw your fuel down here. Whatever you want to cook, right here. And then, voila, you grab it. How much daylight do I have left? It looks like night is coming, so I'm going to cut the video for a second to get a little bit closer, and I'm going to show you what night vision goggles look like. Alright, it's getting dark. Time to throw these things on and see what's up. Look at that. Wow, I can see quite a bit better. It's fantastic. I'm going to take them off real quick so I can show you what the difference is. Just quite a bit better sight for me. It's fantastic. Alright, we're going to do so in the dark now. We're going to craft one of the more fun items, probably the most fun item in this whole mod, depending on who you are and your opinion. Check this out. I think I have it on peaceful right now, so I'm not too worried about dying. But if you take, I think you can see where I'm going with this. C4 plastic explosive. That is fantastic. We're going to detonate it at night. Hello. It's going right at me, so I guess I do have the difficulty on. Alright, I'm going to deal with this little bastard on my own, and then bring it in when we have a safe place to detonate the explosives. Alright, in one of my Let's Play videos I did some C4 mining right here. Let me get up there and actually show you. It's pretty extensive how much carnage it cost. But basically I used C4 until I get down to the depths of the earth, and it was pretty destructive. But I see a bunch of cactuses over here, cacti, and we're going to drop a C4 right in the middle, and I'm going to show you just how destructive it is. I would brighten this part of the video just in case you can't see, even if I'm wearing the goggles. Alright. Right here seems as good a place of any. What the fuck? Guess that's TehKrush that threw a little annotation in there for me whenever I decided to use C4. Look at that shit. Are you kidding me? God, I love C4. And also you can go into PlasticCraft.props folder, which will appear once you install PlasticCraft, and inside that folder you can change the fuse time and the destructive power. So it actually defaults to 10 for the power and 6 for the fuse, as in seconds, but you can turn that as high as you really want to, but keep in mind your computer better be able to handle it. I just can tell you that much. Alright, here's a few more recipes that PlasticCraft offers. Alright, if you get rough silicon and you get excess minerals, you can use them to create fuel for your microwave. So it only takes 1, but I'm doing 2 just to show you both fuels. Use the extra iron bars to create 5 redstone, and if you take extra gold to create 15 redstone a pop. So that's very nice, extra fuel for your microwaves if you're worried about running out of redstone, glowstone. You're still going to have to go to the wonderful nether to get that, but redstone is more efficient and it burns for longer, so it's pretty easy to use your minerals to get that. It's very nice. So another thing you can do with the synthetic string is you can pretty much use it to replace regular string. So in case you don't want to fight spiders, I don't blame you, you can use it in its place. Very, very efficient. Last but not least, you got this synthetic fiber block. You can throw a stick at the bottom and one of these in the middle, and you can create 4 feathers. Very nice. Synthetic feathers. So there's a lot of different things you can do with this mod, as I've shown. Alright, that's it for the crafting, but let me show you the achievement side. So you go into your achievements, switch to PlasticCraft. Now, a lot of these, I do have these achievements. I made Jello. I made a record. I'm going to get this one on camera. I'm going to get this one on camera. And some of these are still darkened out, but as I showed you that I made these, I just made them out of order because I was spawning items in to do this. So I already created a circuit. I already created the night vision goggles. I created a microwave. I created a battery. I created a plastic explosive. I detonated a plastic explosive. Here's the boat. Plexiglass block. Plexiglass door. Make clear plastic. Make redstone. Make duct tape. Make plastic goo block. Make plastic goo itself. Make synthetic string. Picnic. Create some plastic wrap for your food. Basically Kevlar. Create synthetic fiber. Jello. Feathers. Plastic bucket. Collect latex with a plastic bucket. Pretty much I've done everything, even though some of these are still blackened out because I did them out of order. But we're gonna do this one. We're gonna fire a plastic explosive out of a dispenser, which I'm gonna do in my house right here. So I've taken steps to prevent my world from being completely destroyed if I screw this up, which I probably will do. But I figured I'd do it in my house for the fuck of it. And then we'll drink this water first and get this achievement. Infinite health. Next, what was next on the list? Okay, attempt to pick up lava with a plastic bucket. So I gotta get a plastic bucket real quick. Plastic bucket got. Alright, let's go out here and do this thing. I'm gonna throw it on sand. Why not? And here's what happens. You don't listen. Look what happened. Turned into plastic goo. Awesome. And here we go. This ought to be hilarious. I have a dispenser right here that I have yet to use in any of my Let's Plays. Somebody said they were bugged about the fact that I didn't have anything in this, but it's just kind of sitting here. So we'll use it for this situation. And I need C4. Alright, change of plans. We're inside my big castle, and we're going to try launching it inside. Let's see what happens. Whoa! Shit! Look at that. Destroying all my hard work. But it does work. It works well at that. Oh. Let's back the fuck up. Poor castle. But it must be done. Alright. And with that, I'll end this video. Basically, PlasticCraft is a pretty impressive mod. There's so much you can do with it. I have a lot of fun with it every time I play. And yeah, that's PlasticCraft, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Please, if you did enjoy it, go download it, go install it, go have fun with it. Thank TehKrush for his awesome work on this mod. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.